Welcome back. Today is Friday, the 29th of October, and there was two dividend payments for a total of 27 cent. One from ARMOUR Residential REIT and one from Chimera Investment. And I also noticed when I was looking through the bottom of the pile that LTC Properties is not too far from the end. LTC is a monthly paying healthcare real estate investment trust, and I'm currently down close to 18%. So I'm going to put €10 in there to bring my average down a little bit and increase my monthly income. And I'm going to put the rest into Turning Point Brands and Zotefoams. Yeah, Turning Point Brands, I put €1 in and I'm down 21 cent. So this should bring my average down a lot. And Zotefoams, I put in about €2 and it's 22% down. So I can put the rest in there and bring that average down quite a lot. The top three stocks in the portfolio have remained the same since Thursday. Number 1 is still Devon Energy. Number 2, Vermilion Energy. Number 3, Blackstone. Suncor Energy has moved up to the number 4 spot. Number 5 is now Novo Nordisk, which has moved up from number 8, which it was on Thursday. Number 6 is now Croda International. Number 7, Apollo Global Management. Number 8 is Ariel Bank. Number 9, Innovative Industrial Properties. And number 10 is Albemarle, which is a new addition to the top 10. And the worst positions in the portfolio. Currently, the number 1 worst position is Adler Group, down 36%. Number 2 is Zegona Communications. Number 3 is DLAKY, Deutsche Lufthansa. Number 4 is LHA, which is also Deutsche Lufthansa. Number 5, Logitech International. Number 6 is Alstom. Number 7 is Rubis. Number 8, Zotefoams. Number 9 is Itaú Unibanco. And number 10 is Turning Point Brands. The first dividend payer today was ARMOUR Residential Real Estate Investment Trust. Ticker symbol is ARR. And it's about $10.50 per share at the moment. It's currently down quite a bit. It's fallen off a little bit of a cliff, but the history here only goes back to the 15th of March, so it's not really a full one to go off. So, ARMOUR Residential REIT is based in the US and it invests in and manages a leveraged portfolio of mortgage-backed securities, which are MBS, and mortgage loans. The company invests in residential mortgage-backed securities issued or guaranteed by the United States government-sponsored enterprise, which is GSE, such as the Federal National Mortgage Association or the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, or a government agency such as the Government National Mortgage Association, which is known collectively as agency securities. The company also invests in interest-only securities, which are the interest portions of agency securities that are separated and sold individually from the principal portion of the same payment. The company raises funds for additional funding through equity offerings, which includes preferred equity, unsecured debt securities, and convertible securities, which include warrants, preferred equity, and debt, among other things. ARR is managed by ARMOUR Capital Management LP. Its current dividend yield is a high 11.17%, has a pretty bad earnings per share of $3.55 in the red. It also has a bad revenue of $119.16 million. There's no PE ratio given, and it has a market cap of $892.5 million. So this was an ordinary dividend of 8 cents per share, and it pays a dividend every month. It does have a nice quarterly profit margin of 117%, and annually is 180%. Quarterly debt to assets is 78.5%, and annually is about 83%. And its annual cash flow from operating is negative $257.8 million. From investing is $7.09 billion, and from financing is negative $6.93 billion. And the second dividend payer today was Chimera Investment Corporation. Ticker symbol is CIM, and it's about $15.50 per share at the moment. Also based in the US, and it's another real estate investment trust. But this one is primarily engaged in, through its subsidiaries, in the business of investing in a diversified portfolio of mortgage assets, which include residential mortgage loans, agency residential mortgage-backed securities, which are RMBS, non-agency residential mortgage-backed securities, agency commercial mortgage-backed securities, which are CMBS, and other real estate related assets. The company invests in residential mortgage loans through secondary market purchases from banks, from non-bank financial institutions, and from the agencies. These mortgage loans are secured primarily by residential properties in the US. And it also invests in investment grade, non-investment grade, and non-rated, non-agency residential mortgage-backed securities. The company is focused on investing in commercial mortgage loans consisting of first or second lien loans secured by multifamily properties. It's also focused on investing in securities issued in various collateralized debt obligation, which is CDO. Currently has a nice dividend yield of 8.5%. It has a positive earnings per share, 31 cents. Has a revenue of $1.2 billion, a nice PE ratio of 50.59, and a market cap of $3.66 billion. And Chimera Investment pays a dividend every quarter. This payment was quite a bit larger than the last one. This was for 28 cents per share, and the previous I received was for 10 cents per share. So it's up a lot. It's more than doubled if it stays consistent. Its quarterly profit margin is a nice 62.77%, and annually is 7.5% roughly. Has a quarterly debt to assets of 77%, and annually is about 78%. And its annual cash flow from operating $257.9 million. From investing is $8.33 billion, and from financing is negative $8.43 billion. So that's it for this week. It was pretty quiet. Wasn't too bad at all. 2 dividends is always nice. It's better than none. So that's all for this. I'll put up the weekly summary probably today, and then also I'll put up the monthly summary for October, because from Monday we'll be starting November. But that's all for this one, and I hope that this was useful.